is Michelle Batris, and I bring you here a virtual presentation of my group, the Internet Explorers, on the discussion of humanities. And with me, I have my partner,
Frederico Vargas.
Lilith Berrios.
and Maria Capote.
The first question we all decided to answer was, what do we all have in common? And after a lengthy discussion about learning about ourselves and the reason we're taking the humanities class, we all found that we do have the same backgrounds. We're all Hispanic, and we were raised with certain religious beliefs. Also, when we got more into our hobbies and our taste in music and movies, we did find that they vary and they may not be similar, but the conclusion that we did come down to is that we are all very open to learning or hearing and seeing different things that are outside of our current environment. And we also came to the agreement and understanding that um, we should want to learn anything outside of our culture, and we should want to question others and know why people are the way they are that may not be like us, because eventually in our careers we do end up having to work with different people that we have never met, people like them before, and we should want to understand them and understand the way they are, just the way we'd want to be understood. Um, However, once we got more into depth of our similarities, we definitely found some differences, which my partner will get into.
Okay, so as my discussion topic, it's the major difference that we were able to find between the group. So I would say, as Michelle mentioned before, the most remarkable differences that we have, it's the religion, because even though we're coming from like from Hispanic cultures, like we're like a mix between cultures and heritage. I believe religion is always present in between in us. So another point is important to mention. It's the even though we're like in the same class, still we all of us like have different majors and paths that we would like to complete in our life. So that will take us to the next question to my colleague Lilith.
So, despite our differences, we as a group still share the same notions on humanities. We feel that art and culture are what give life meaning and connection. Earlier, when we discussed our similarities, we found we were all equally impacted by music and like film, and we were open to different genres and stuff. The different ways we were able to represent ourselves, our feelings, and our issues should always be a key part in our education and growth. Just in this group, we were able to connect so much, showing how impactful humanities can be, individually and in a civilization. My partner Maria will be able to expand on why the humanities is such an important topic.
So, as a group, we all agreed that humanities helps us to better understand ourselves, our identity as people, society, and culture, and how to organize society so we can achieve our goals. We all agreed that it's a very like important tool for us to like express ourselves and as like an escape from like sometimes from like all the pressure that we're living like currently in society and stuff. So we found like a way to like express ourselves and our feelings. We also agreed, like lastly, we agreed that the pandemic deeply affected um how like the value of arts. Like we couldn't go to live concerts anymore, like theaters or like movies. So we had to resort to streaming platforms in order to achieve the same feeling like going to the movies, but this time we would do it from the comfort of our own homes. We had to go to like Spotify, Apple Music in order to like listen to our favorite artists and our favorite musicals because we couldn't attend their live concerts, etc. So that would conclude our discussion we all had about humanities and what the meaning of humanities is. We also got to know each other as a group, and through this interaction, we found out that we have a lot of stuff in common, and we found that we also have major differences, but within those differences, we always found common ground. So